As for the outside of the house and the neighborhood, this is called Green Village in Higashikawa, which is 20 minutes outside of Asahikawa, which is the second largest city on the island Hokkaido. Hokkaido has 26% of the land area of Japan, but only 5% of the population. And it still has the 5th largest city in all of Japan, in the city of Sapporo, which most people know for the Sapporo beer and also for the 1972 Winter Olympics. Asahikawa, even though it's the second largest city, is only 500,000 people, so it's not that big a city. And then you get out to Higashikawa, which is this small little town here on the outskirts. We have about 8,000 people in this town. And Green Village is a new community built above some rice fields, with the thought of having alternative housing, alternative to vinyl siding, and also have green zone spaces on your yard. All the entrances to the houses come out on the same side, so that you come out and you're able to greet your neighbors, say hi, and talk, and basically have a good sustainable type of community. I don't think they anticipated an American building a straw bale house, but we were able to clear the codes and make this happen. One of the reasons why we chose to do it in a community versus out in a rural, slash off the grid location, which we had that option, is because we do believe that being in a community is more sustainable for a couple reasons. One, to be able to bicycle to the local supermarkets or produce store. Basically, we can bicycle, we can walk to the post office. We don't need to rely on an automobile to get to and from places when we live here. We're right on the outskirts of town, and we're in the corner lot of the village as well, so we can take advantage of the sweeping views of the mountains. You can't see them in this picture, but Asahidake is right there, which is the highest peak in Hokkaido. You can't see it because of the clouds, but the whole Taisetsuzan National Park sweeps this whole horizon. And Taisetsuzan means big snowy mountains in English, and which is perfect for me, for Toby, because I love to go skiing in the wintertime. But it's just fantastic, very beautiful. And Taisetsuzan National Park is the largest national park in all of Japan. What we can see here from the property and from the house is only, maybe only a quarter of what there is. It goes on the other side, it goes on to the north, and just an expansive national park. I'd say it's very similar to like the Olympic National Park in the Pacific Northwest. Just absolutely beautiful. Lots of hiking, skiing, camping, hot springs, natural ones, as well as ones that you can pay to go into. Just a fantastic area to live in. So, where we chose to live is right on the outskirts of town. These rice fields that are here is not only where we got the straw for our house build. The farmer Aoki-san provided the straw bales from right next door to our house build. But this protected farmland where these rice fields are will not have housing built on them. So we chose this location for the view and the connection to nature, as well as the connection to the community. We got neighbors. We can do events with them. We can walk to the store, the supermarket, the post office, the bank. Everything's within walking, bicycle distance. There's another bicycle path. You can see it from here. It's only 2 blocks away, right next to those big trees. It's a bicycle path that goes up towards the national park, as well as right downtown Asahikawa, which is, like I said, the second largest city in Hokkaido. It's about anywhere from 30 to 45-minute bike ride along that bicycle road. And if we go 2 blocks the other direction, past the house, is a bus stop that takes us into Asahikawa as well. So, very sustainable location in our mind with regards to the environment, and the community, and nature, and all of the above. So, that's why we chose this location. Welcome to the work site of Square One, Toby and Maiko's hybrid home. Made with Japanese cedar posts, post and beam structure with straw bale infill, radiant heat floors. We have these owls that were made by a chainsaw from a log builder that came up for a couple weeks from Yamagata Prefecture. There's one up there, and the cross beams above where the deck's going to be. There's a deck up there, and here's the front entrance. Workshop, we have it covered in blue tarps to protect the straw bales from any strong winds and rain that come down. If it's just rain coming straight down, it's not a problem, but if we have wind with it, it'll blow in and get the straw bales wet, and that'll cause a problem, because if the straw bales get wet, they'll rot, and then we'll have very bad walls. We have no smoking signs up all around the building. No smoking anywhere in sight. There's more of the owls. And the owls are significant because Fukuro means owl in Japanese, and the fuku in Fukuro means happiness. So basically we're inviting happiness into our home by having these owls here. We've brought up the tarps on this side so that we can get some air and some light as we're working on the walls. You can see here we got the whole straw bale wall on the first floor up. Still needs to be tweaked, made straight. There's certain parts that are sticking out. We also need to clean up the inside and the outside of the walls with the weed whacker and chainsaws before we actually can put the wet earth plaster on. You can see this is the first floor bedroom window. It's going to be a bench bedroom window seat, so you can sit up there and look out at the mountains. Second floor is the living area. Very big window there, and a very big window on this corner as well. It's going to be a big window there, taking advantage of the magnificent views of Taisetsuzan National Park, largest national park in Japan. As we walk around, see there's another window there. That'll be a window for the office. And you see out here there's a couple of decks. That'll be another second floor deck. This is in case we decide to open up a cafe or a coffee shop or something. We'll have another deck there for people to sit on. And then the first floor deck there is going to be a place to hang up laundry, and eventually someday I want to have an outdoor bath there. That door to the first floor deck will connect straight to the bathroom, which is the ofuro in Japan, which is strictly a bath and slash shower, a very Japanese style bathroom. Walk around the back. This is just a portable shed here by the builder to keep all his tools in, and the porta potty. We walk around the back. This is the trail, the walking pedestrian trail behind the house for people to walk up and down with their dogs and whatnot. And the back of the house is protected with blue sheets. Some more straw bales here, and you saw in the front there was some straw bales protected with tarps as well. So we still have probably about 150 straw bales remaining. We're not going to need all those because we're done on the first floor and just finishing up the second floor at this point. Alright, so let's go inside and look around what's going on.